how long into the journey did you decide that you wanted to get your penis out of there? Because
I wanted to do it fast.
A ton of trans women just keep it forever, even if they've had the surgery and they've been on puberty blockers or hormones or whatever.
You know what
for a
their
long
excuse
time.
is? Oh, the surgery ain't developed yet. You know. But I've been wanting to do it like right when I started my transition. Like
Right.
I did. Like I wanted to start like that. You know. But I ended up doing it last year in 2020.
Okay.
I mean 2022. And I don't know. It's
What was it
a
like?
really good decision.
Was it like saying goodbye to an old friend?
I don't know. I really didn't like use it. So it's kind of like, you know,
Just
and
a
I'm
peek.
being like really honest. Like I really didn't use it. Like for real. Like we'd bring my like any of my old like boyfriends. They would like, I did not use it. Like even during sex, don't touch me down there. You know,
You just weren't comfortable with it?
I wasn't comfortable.
Interesting. Because I saw one thing where you were saying that it kind of stops working once you're on all the hormones and stuff, that it's like, it's not going to get hard.
No, it still do. It did, but probably because I was on hormones for only like a year and a half. That, you know, I kind of waited. I didn't wait that long to just. But other than that, like it still do. It just like I guess like a little longer it takes, but like your sex drive is very low, like with hormones. for
Okay.
real.
And so what's that like? They just create something down there, and does it just work pretty much, not right away, but like does it work soon after?
Like 4 months after.
4
'Cause
months you gotta
3 months
wait.
it gotta heal. Like, you know, you gotta let everything heal inside. Like, you know.
Right.
So it works good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's exhilarating. So you just, like, I don't know, do you feel like from your experience, you think it's almost exactly like a real one? Because that's one thing I haven't seen. I
don't
haven't seen a
know,
trans
'cause I
woman's
never-
vagina up close and personal.
No, like I don't know, cause I never ever like, you know, like I'm not a born woman, so I don't know how like a real pussy feels. You know,
Right.
being a real woman.
Because I've seen some pictures of what they do when like a woman becomes a male, and then they have to like build a penis out of like a chunk of their forearm, and that's some wild shit right
That's on some way harder.
there. Way harder, right?
Yeah, I don't know about
Whereas
that.
male to
I've never,
female,
like-
you just gotta get rid of it and then create a hole. And
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's much more complicated than that,
Right.
but
I mean, I don't know. I liked it. It's a good decision. I don't regret it.
okay.
I really don't.
And so, all right, you moved back to LA or back to
No, I
Sacramento?
moved back to Sacramento,
Okay.
and then I ended up coming out here around 2021. This is traveling back in time. 2021, and then I was in Sacramento for a little bit, but I was like homeless for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, like I was at my uncle's house and stuff, like just hopping house to house. Like even though I was big on the internet, I didn't like have nothing for real. You know, I wasn't making a lot of money. Even if I did, like I was very irresponsible with the money. So I'd make around like $2,000, $3,000 a month. So you know, I would still help out with my uncle and everybody else's house I would be at. But for the most part, like I was very irresponsible and I didn't really have nowhere to go and didn't really have that much. And then I met Speed, Aiden, and all them. I was thugging it with an old friend of mine inside a hotel for a little bit. So like I was living in a hotel in LA when I was with Speed and Aiden on their streams and stuff. I was living in a hotel, like a nice hotel. It wasn't like, a little motel, it was a hotel. It was fun. And then I got a manager in October-ish. And it was the worst thing ever. He like lied. He like stole money from me. He used my name like, cause I was like bigger at the time. He used my name as like a thing for like brands and stuff, like to come to him and kind of like, oh, she'll promote it, take money and the clothes from them, and then never tell me about it at all. So then I was like living with him, but he was just he was stealing stuff from me and just lying. Like it was terrible. But I didn't know nothing for a little bit, and then I ended up starting my OnlyFans. And the first week I made what, 30,000. My first week off OnlyFans, and I was like, damn.
First week, holy shit.
My first week, I made 30,000. I was just like, shit, let me keep doing this. And right when I made that 3,000, I moved up out of this house and I went straight to Atlanta. And I kind of was like not smart at the time when it came to like apartment housing and stuff. So I just got the first apartment I looked at, you know. So I moved in and I got my first place. And then, every month after that, it just got higher and higher. And I was managing my OnlyFans. I've been managing my OnlyFans for 2 years, and I just been, I got like 150,000 subs on there.
Yeah, because you told me that you're like the biggest
I am
trans
like the top. I am the
creator.
top trans on there, and I got an award for it off of. So I have like an agency that helps me with TikTok and Instagram and stuff. Like, but I don't really like I don't really talk to them. You know, the party we're at, Critters Inc.
Oh, it's them. Okay.
Yeah, so they like, you know, they have connections through OnlyFans, like, you know, find like, you know, like what they need to find and stuff. And they like told me, they gave me a call and they're like, and they emailed me, and OnlyFans emailed me, and they're like, congratulations for being like one of the highest earned not trannies, but the highest earned trans on OnlyFans. And I was like, damn. Like,
That's crazy because like I had Emma Rose on here, who I think won like Trans Performer of the Year last year at AVNs, and I would assume she makes a lot on OnlyFans. But then when I mentioned this to my wife, she's like, yeah, I mean, if you don't like have stuff on Pornhub and shit,
I don't.
then probably like a huge percentage of your fans are just going to the OnlyFans,
I don't
right?
have nothing on Pornhub. I don't have nothing anywhere. I have a legal team that takes anything down off of Reddit, all that. So my stuff's not nowhere to be found no more. Like
Right.
at first it was, but I have a team now that will delete anything that has my face on it. So like nothing's like people buy like constantly. Like my OnlyFans, like I thought after a while it died down. Like I was like, okay, damn, the first year I made almost $2 million the first year by myself. And then I was like, okay, maybe it'll die down now. But this year, I'm not gonna lie, like this year was way better than last year. Like I did a DoorDash video, like a little DoorDash video thing, and like that shit literally made me $300,000 the first like the month of May.
For doing what is this?
I like basically went to the door and I was like, a DoorDasher came up and I was just like, oh, he's fine. Let me try to, you know, basically like have sex with him, and
People went crazy for it.
yeah.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Yeah, that is kind of like one piece of advice that I usually give to people is like if your OnlyFans starts doing really good, like be stoked on it and work on it, but also don't necessarily expect that to stay as profitable because you never really know like how long people are going to stay
Exactly.
interested for or whatever. But damn, that's crazy.
I
So
do stuff like zero expectation, like you know, like with the podcast, like I kind of like I know that I'm coming on here meeting you, like we talking, but I don't really expect nothing from it for real. Like I don't expect like any viral moments or any of that. I just kind of just let everything flow in my life.
well, they probably appreciate it, like 'cause so many people are faking shit out here and just
Right.
if not faking shit, just like doing so much dramatic bullshit to get attention. Like everything is just a possible viral hook.